Hello everyone, you're watching HMD Study channel. Today we'll see Maths of Class 8, Chapter 13, Congruence of Triangles, Practice Set 13.2. We already have seen 13.1 in the prior videos. You can refer the link given in description. So let's start with 13.2 exercise. Here is the question given. In each pair of triangles given below, paths shown by identical marks are congruent. State the test and the one-to-one correspondences of vertices by which triangles in each pair are congruent and the remaining congruent paths. So here what you have to mention, the test of congruency, one-to-one correspondences you have to write, and the remaining congruent parts. So let's start with the first figure. Here, this is the first figure. Two different triangles are given here in this way. You can see 90-degree angle. This only shows the test of congruencies. You can refer the video of test of congruencies of triangles. Again, the link is mentioned in the description. So, here in this two triangles, MST and MTB. This is right angle, these two are right angle triangles, and opposite to right angle is hypotenuse. Here in this figure, MT is hypotenuse, which is common, and it is nothing but congruent. So hypotenuse is congruent, and again this identical mark means MS and BT sides are again congruent. So when hypotenuse and side is congruent with corresponding hypotenuse and side of other triangle, so these two triangles can be congruent based on hypotenuse side test. So the test is cleared. Remaining things, in this way we will write the answers. Triangle MST is congruent with triangle TBM, and the test will be hypotenuse side test. The one-to-one correspondences will be MST in correspondence with TBM. How will we understand this? MST. MS means we have started with the congruent sides, MST. Then again with the congruent side of another triangle, TBM. So in this way there will be one-to-one correspondence. Then remaining congruent sides and angles. Which is the remaining sides? Which is the remaining side here? Which is not marked here. So which is not marked? MB and ST sides are not marked. So side ST congruent to side MB or BM, you can say. The reasons will be corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Again, sides are done. Now the angles. Which angles are not mentioned? SMT, angle SMT. So angle SMT is this, will be congruent with angle BTM. BTM means this. So these two angles will be congruent, which is not given in question. So remaining angles, remaining congruent angle pair is this. Another one is STM. STM means this one will be congruent with this one, right? Means angle BMT. So this was the another pair of congruent angles. Again, the reason will be corresponding angles of congruent triangles. The next figure is this. Here again two triangles are given. In this way two triangles are given, PQR and SRT. Angle R is common angle. Okay, means one angle we got. Here identical marks are these, means PR and RT. So this is nothing but side, then we got angle means A. Again these two are the identical marks. So this two here and this one. So QR and RS are again the common or congruent sides. So the test will be SAS test. So we got the test here. In this way we'll write triangle PQR is congruent to triangle TRS based on SAS test. The one-to-one correspondence will be angle PRQ in correspondence with TRS. How will we write this? If we are starting from PRQ, then this is identical mark, this side we have started. So in this triangle 2 we will start with the same identical mark, means TRS. One-to-one correspondence will be PRQ in correspondence with TRS. Which are the remaining sides and angles? The remaining sides, only one remaining side, that is which is not marked, means this PQ with ST. So we'll mention side PQ is congruent with side ST. Now the angles are remain. One common angle is mentioned here with SAS test. Now the remaining is QPR. QPR means this angle will be congruent with STR, means this angle. Remaining is this and this. The way to write it will be angle PQR will be congruent with angle TSR, means this. So in this way a solution will be. Now the third one. You can see here again two triangles are joined with common side. So we got a side first, means S. Then identical marks. This mark, this cross mark is marked with matches with this. So this is angle again here and this. Again the angles are common. It means angle side test, or you can write side angle test. So based on this test, these two triangles are congruent. The way to write the solution will be this: triangle DHC is congruent to triangle DFC based on AAS test. The one-to-one correspondence will be again angle DHC. If we have started from this DHC triangle, then for the another triangle we'll start with D again. The next in this triangle, first we started with D, then we gone for single cross mark. In the same way we'll start with D, we will go for single cross mark, means F, and then C. So another the one-to-one correspondence will be DFC. So angle will not write angle here, we will just mention DHC in correspondence with DFC. Again remaining congruent sides and angles. Which was remain? Which is not marked. Okay, so side HC was left, which is congruent to again side this side HC will be congruent to side FC, this one. Then remaining is side DH will be congruent with side DF. Then angles. Which angle is remain? Here this one and this one is remain. So angle HDC and angle FDC. In this way angle HDC will be congruent to FDC. So this was the solution for the first question in 13.2 practice set. We'll go for second one. See, the question is written here. In the adjacent figure, segment AD is congruent with segment EC, which is marked with identically. Which additional information is needed to show that triangle ABD and triangle EBC will be congruent by AAA test, means angle side test. For AAA test, we need two angles congruent with one pair of side. One pair of side is already given, so we have to mention the angles. Angles will go for alternate angles, means forming Z this way, means this angle will be congruent with this angle. Again, the another Z will be this angle will be congruent with this angle. So what will be the way to write? We'll start with angle A. Angle ADB is congruent to angle BEC, and another information required is angle DAB is congruent with angle BCE. It means a Z forming this angle will be congruent to this angle, and this Z, this angle will be congruent to this angle. If we write this, our mark will be, or answer will be marked in this way. This angle will be congruent to this angle, and this angle will be congruent to this angle. I'll just write answer again for you. Angle ADB is congruent to angle BEC. Another angle DAB is congruent to angle BCE. Okay, this two information is needed to show that two triangles are congruent on AAS test. That's it about 13.2. We'll meet in next video with the new chapter. Thank you.